Benny Rodriguez, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Tulsa Drillers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, and now Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Benny.
In the
One
dirt,
ball, no
Rodriguez batting third today, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs, bases empty. This one to right, and that is a foul ball. 1-2 offering. Got him. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Standing in, the power-hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Caught looking the first time up.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Pops this up on the infield. Denny. And that's the end of the inning. So they make short work of them there. On to the top of the 5th. Arkansas ahead in this game, 2-0. On to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Raleigh James. Right side. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Leo Rivas.
2 away and a runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. This one is labeled. And that ends the inning. 1 runner left. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
That
1 ball,
misses.
no strike.
Ball 1.
Hey! 1-1.
2 outs, bases empty.
Come on, Rodriguez.
That
2
one
balls,
almost got
1
the
strike.
batter. That one fouled off. Swing and a rocket. It's carrying. Gets over his head. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. He's headed to third. Caught in a rundown now. The tag out. It doesn't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, no 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Travelers out in front, 4-2. Runner at first,
Now batting,
digging in for the Travelers, Adam Zabrowski.
Zabrowski.
On the ground, 2 ball. Nice stop. Slings to second. Relay to first, double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit
Now
to them
batting,
for an outstanding
right
double
fielder,
play.
Jordan.
Now a chance for Benny
The batter,
Rodriguez.
number 3,
He's got good power
second
at the plate,
baseman,
and he could
Benny
win this for them with
Rodriguez.
1 swing of the bat.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
This pitch popped up, settles under it. And we're headed to the 11th. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. And we roll. So up next,
Now batting,
Brock Robin.
second baseman, Brock
We're in the 11th.
Robin.
One away in a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Swing lifted to left field. George drifting towards this one. That's out number 2. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure.
Leading off,
We're in
for
extras
Tulsa,
here. And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
Moore checks the runner. Tag picked off. That's the daylight play right there, and everybody's got to be in sync for it to work. Good job to pick that runner off second base. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. 6-5 the final here today. So 2 down.
Batting
Standing
first,
in, the
the
power hitting
second
second
baseman,
baseman,
Benny
Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
ball.
it's a
One
strike.
strike.
Rodriguez measures 6'2", batting third today. He's been racking up a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. And base hit. Everything came together on that
Batting
swing.
fourth,
Good job
the
to stay
designated
back
hitter,
on that one and
Nick
not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the
Biddison.
zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 2 outs and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Nick Biddison.
Runner.
Runner on the go, and ball 4. 2 aboard. And here's the catcher, Logan Driscoll.
Drive 'em in. We need you right here.
Runner, runner,
Double
runner.
steal attempt in the dirt. Throw to third, out, and that'll end the inning. Thrown out at third to end the inning, and the defense heads back to the dugout. No outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1.
That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later.
Come on, Benny.
Started to
No.
swing, but held up. He did well to stay back on the off-speed stuff. Very tempting. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tying run is at first. That
3 ball.
one misses.
No strike.
That's 5 straight. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
The
That's
designated
smart
hitter,
hitting to
number
use the count to
9,
your advantage
Nick
like that. He knew the pitcher had to come
Biddison.
into the zone, and he found a pitch to hammer. The batter now, Nick Biddison.
Bunch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew. Williamson. There's one. They get 2. Always love a double play, especially
The
when it's as
catcher, number
smooth as the one
41,
they just turned.
Logan.
Nobody out, first and second
Now
here.
batting,
Now it's
the
the
second
second baseman,
baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Far
1-0.
inside, nearly clipped the batter. That'll back him up a bit. In the air, out to right. Makes the grab. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to
designated
score.
hitter, number
A lot of
9,
ways they can plate this
Nick.
run now.
Medicine.
One away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Brock Rodden. 0-1 now. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
One ball, no strike.
Check swing, went around. That's
1-1.
strike 1. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. No run. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. Standing in, the
Batting
power-hitting
first,
second
the
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Runner!
And the runner takes off for third. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
One out with a runner at second.
Come on, Benny.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Top half, third inning. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Leonardo Rivas. To the right side, Rodriguez. One away.
He's out.
The batter, number 1.
Man at second, one away. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
Hey, clutch up right now.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Let's go, Rodriguez. Need a hit.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the pitch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
Let's go, Benny.
That
2-2.
one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. That
Okay.
one just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And he was not going to give him anything to punish right there.
The designated hitter, number 9, Nick Medicine.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Biddison.
Runner,
Runner on the go. Fly to left. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tagging, heading for home. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. This is baseball 101 right here. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Get the ball in the air to the outfield and get the sac fly. 2 outs, runner on first base. Now at the dish, Hunter Fiducia.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
on the move. This one is low. Throw to second and out. And that'll end the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Travelers, Felnin Celestine.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. And out at first. 2 away and a runner at first. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball.
Way inside. Vargas leads off of first with 2 out. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. And the slider just misses. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And next, the cleanup hitter, Nick Biddison. The 1-1 offering.
Get out, get out.
And it drops in. Throw off line, runner scores. 3-0. Nice job to drive in the run. So rare to get a hit on a pop fly like that these days, with teams aggressively positioning defenders and taking away easy knocks. But he managed to tuck that one into a small pocket of open territory, and that was enough for the hit. Next one's popped in the air into right, makes the grab. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left on base. And we're through 5 innings. The Drillers lead it 3-0. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Peterson goes 6'7", 195 pounds, and he's a native of Great Britain. Grounded to third, could be 2. Glenn to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing else. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Tulsa ahead in this game, 3-0. One down. The base is empty here in the 9th.
Leo Rivas.
And that one hammered, going back pretty deep. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Always nice to get a knock after going this deep into a game without a hit. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. This next at bat looms very large. This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. Now the left fielder, Raleigh James.
The left fielder, Raleigh James.
Come on, Darren.
Come on, Drillers! Let's go, Drillers!
2 outs, runners at first and second. On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. Play made, that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Standing in, the power-hitting second baseman,
Batting
Benny
first, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
That one ripped, but foul. Runner edging away at second base. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And that one becomes property of the Beast. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Pitchers usually have a lot of success when they keep the breaking ball down, but he got hurt that time. The batter did a nice job to drop his hands and get the bat head down there to crush
The
it.
designated hitter,
Next up for the
Leo
Travs, Leonardo
Rivas.
Rivas.
Let's go, Darren. Get two.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. And 2. What a play. Always love a double play,
The third
especially
baseman,
when it's as
Ben
smooth as the one they just turned.
Williamson.
2 outs, bases
Batter
empty.
number 3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
He's already
Benny
homered in this ballgame.
Rodriguez.
Whoa.
That's
Oh.
inside. Smoked on the ground to second. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Drillers out in front, 6-0. Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting, right
Lucas,
fielder,
the next to hit.
Jordan
And he's got
Lucas.
really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there.
Get out of here, Traveler.
1 out and the base is empty. To the right side. Over to pick it up. 2 away.
You're out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Felnine.
And the next batter, Benny
The batter, number
Rodriguez.
3,
He's already
second
gone yard in
baseman,
this game.
Benny Rodriguez.
One more. Let's go. All right, Rodriguez.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position.
Come on, Benny.
This one in the air to right. Makes the grab on the run. 2 left on. We've played 4 full. Tulsa with the lead, 6-0. Man on at first,
The center
Victor
fielder,
Labrada
number 2,
getting ready to hit.
Victor Labrada.
Get two. Get two.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Two.
Up the middle, Miller. The underhand flick. There's one. To first, not in
No, he's
time.
in there.
Great
Strike.
effort there. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice
Now
pitch.
batting, second
One out
baseman,
and runners at
Benny
first and second. Here's the
Rodriguez.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt.
No ball,
That swing and a
one
miss
strike.
is a blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. To short, could be two. To second for one, and it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. We're through 6 full innings. The Drillers lead it 7-0. Top of the 7th here, and now the DH, Leonardo Rivas. Ground ball to second, boots it. And safe at first, some strange defense there. Runner at first.
Now batting,
Coming up to the dish for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Get another one.
And there's a
1-0.
ball.
Let's go, Rodriguez.
Hup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch
2 balls,
misses.
1
2
strike.
and 1. Just
Ball.
missed. The Drillers up big in this game. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. And ball
Ball
4.
four. Take
2
your base.
aboard. Digging in for the Drillers, Nick Biddison.
Make something happen, man.
And the righty delivers. Here's a high chopper. Celestine. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground. And then
Now
made a
batting,
strong
the
throw to make the
catcher,
play a little
Anthony.
closer. 2 gone and the bases loaded.
Siegler.
Here's the catcher, Anthony Siegler. Looper into right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They leave him loaded. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Tulsa Drillers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up to the dish for
Leading
Arkansas,
off for
Jordan
Arkansas,
Lucas.
The right fielder, Jordan Lucas.
On the ground, right side. 1 gone.
Out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Felnine.
1 gone, runner at first. Benny Rodriguez will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He swings and fouls one off. Rodriguez measures 6'2", batting third today. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games.
That's a ball. 1-1. That's a ball.
George is the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2.
2-2.
You got it, Rodriguez.
Kicks and delivers. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. Runner around third. Comes in to score. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Stepping to the plate for
Batting
Tulsa,
fourth,
Nick
the left
Biddison.
fielder, Nick.
Runner at second
Biddison.
here and one away. Cameron checks the runner, back safely.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Runner takes off for third. This one lifted in the air, left field, James. Got it. Runner at second here with two gone. Next to bat for the Drillers, Logan Driscoll.
Runner!
And now the runner breaks for third
One ball.
in the
Two
dirt.
strikes.
And he swipes third without a throw. So on the wild pitch, the tying run goes down to third. And 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Travelers lead it 2-1. On to the next
Leading
inning,
off
and
for
now
Arkansas,
Jackson
the
Glenn.
second baseman, Jackson Glenn.
Ground ball, right side, Rodriguez. That's an out.
The batter, the third baseman, Ben.
1 out and 2 on.
The batter,
Now it's
number
the second
3.
baseman,
Second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Picked up an
Rodriguez.
RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Let's go, base hit here.
Grounder might be 2. Fires to second. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. End of 3. Arkansas with the lead. 5-1. 1 out. Runner at second
Batter,
base.
number 3.
Rodriguez. Now
Second
at the plate.
baseman,
1 for
Benny
2 with an RBI double
Rodriguez.
back in the first.
Come on, Rodriguez.
That one finds the zone. Next one's fouled back. And here's the 0-2. Struck out looking. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game,
Now
Big
batting,
Kale Soda will
catcher
send every
Adam
fan in attendance home with a
Zabrowski.
6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. On the ground, right side, Rodriguez. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 out and the bases are empty.
The batter,
Stepping
number
in,
3.
Benny Rodriguez.
Second baseman,
Went
Benny
down looking on 3
Rodriguez.
pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Yeager measures 6'4". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Way out front for strike 2. Hitters chasing the
0-2.
slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Pitch
Nope.
misses
Ball
there.
1.
Ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Close,
Ball 2.
doesn't get the call. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. On the ground to third. Williamson. Whips it to first. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 9, Nick.
2 outs and a runner at first.
Now batting,
Rodriguez,
second
the
baseman,
next to hit.
Benny Rodriguez.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Benny Rodriguez, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. He's swiftly becoming a must-watch player in this league. It's the Arkansas Travelers taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Brian Denny. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. End of a half inning of play, no score. Two away here, nobody on. Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Rodriguez measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
One strike.
That's smart pitching against a hitter who uses the whole field. If he can't extend his arms, it's hard for him to hit the other way. In the air to center, James settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Scoreless after. Benny Rodriguez will hit next.
Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Gloves it. Spins and fires to first on the run. Out. Nice play. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We move on. Runner at first with one gone. Here's the left fielder, David Vigna. 2-2. On the ground to the left. There's one.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One run, one hit, no errors, no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Travelers lead it 3-0. Home half of the sixth. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Benny.
And he grounds this back up the middle. Nice grab. Wow, that is a heck of a play. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure. So digging in, Leonardo Rivas.
Leo Rivas.
1-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to short, could be two. Quickly to second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Time to stretch. The Travelers out in front, 6-2. One gone and a runner on at first. Rodriguez digs in now.
Rodriguez.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Alston, a tall lefty, he works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Sliced down the right side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's ball one.
Come on, Benny.
Ball.
Missed
balls.
inside with the
Two strikes.
curveball. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. And ball
That's 4.
Two
Take your
ball.
base.
The left fielder, number 9, Nick.
Digging in for the Drillers,
Biddison.
Nick Biddison.
All right, Nick.
3-1 now. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the
fly.
infield
That is
fly.
out.
So 2 on and 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa,
Good.
Kendall
Going better up
George.
there. Here you go.
Now here's the 0-2. Fly ball to right. And that's the 3rd out. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down.
Batting
Now it's
first,
the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Pretty good pop for a second baseman, and that could help speed his path up the ladder to the majors. Pitch
Off the
misses.
plate.
Ball 1. The thing to remember with players like him who have more power than the average hitter at their position is that it takes some of the load off the other hitters in the lineup. That creates a lot more
1-1.
flexibility for the manager and the front office. Puts this one in the air down the line. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. Righty comes to the plate. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 1 gone, runner at
Batting
first.
third, the
Stepping to the
designated
plate now
hitter,
for Springfield, Garrett Schiff.
Schiff.
And the 2-2. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Coming up to the dish
The
for
batter,
Tulsa,
number 3,
Benny Rodriguez.
second baseman,
Went
Benny
down on strikes the first time
Rodriguez.
through. And they say he went.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
Pop-up foul on the right side. Sullivan moving under it. 2 up, 2 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so
The batter,
tempting,
number
but it's
9,
hard for hitters to get on
designated
plane with them.
hitter, Nick.
1 down. Vincent Aguilar getting ready to hit.
One.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky
Now
start
batting,
to the play.
The center fielder.
That play is
Jose.
all about reaction and timing.
Cordova.
He did a good job to dive to the left, get back up, and throw on to first for the out. Top of the seventh here, digging in for the Drillers,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Come on, Austin.
Check
Ball.
swing, that's a ball.
That's a strike.
Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. That's exactly what he did there. Next pitch, in for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. One away.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter, Nick Biddison.
One out and runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
the designated
Next is
hitter,
the designated hitter, Garrett Schiff.
Come on, Garrett.
Now here's the 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. There's one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that ends the inning. So they work around a pair of walks in the inning. 8th inning coming up next. The Cardinals lead it 4-0. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. Hard hit, right side. One away.
That's an out.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter, Nick.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. He may be feeling like he let the team down in the loss. So 2 down.
Batting
And
third,
here
the
is
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Rips this one to short. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. First and second, one
Batting
away.
eighth, the
Digging in for the
shortstop,
Cardinals, Jonathan Mejia.
Mejia.
2-2-2.
Grounder up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. No throw, and that loads the bases.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Now up, Benny Rodriguez. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot.
Come on, Orlando.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Here's a pop-up. Aguilar under it. And there's 2 down. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just seem out of whack. Might need to go back to how he was swinging it earlier this year.
Second baseman.
One away
Benny
and a runner at
Rodriguez.
first. And now, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, no one better here.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike.
Runner!
Runner on on the move. This one is labeled.
Go, ball, go.
And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Let's go, Orlando.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Punch him out.
And that one hammered. This one pretty deep. And that one becomes property of the beast. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 5-2. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Good job to keep that fastball down, but unfortunately, he didn't get it low enough. The batter was able to line it up and put a great swing on it for the homer. Runner at second
The
here
third
with two
baseman,
gone.
number
Coming
8.
up to the dish for Springfield,
Ray.
number 8.
Hey!
The 0-1 offering. Up the middle.
1-1.
Rodriguez. Throw to first in
He's
time.
out.
That ends the inning and limits the damage. So 2 runs. Here's the second baseman,
Number
Benny
3.
Rodriguez.
Second baseman,
He's already
Benny
homered in this ballgame.
Rodriguez.
Hard on the ground to first.
He's
Takes
out.
it to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Time to stretch. Springfield with the lead, 7-5. We head back to the top of the
Now
order.
batting,
Here's
the
the center
center
fielder,
fielder,
Jose Cordova.
Jose.
An impressive showing in a
Cordova.
fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that.
Get another one.
The 0-1. Here's a grounder up the middle. Rodriguez. There in plenty of time ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Springfield ahead in this game, 7-5. 2 away, the possible go-ahead
The
run
batter,
at
number
first.
3. Second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
And that one gets by the catcher. And now a man in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base that could end the inning.
The batter, number 9. Designated hitter, Nick Biddison.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Now at the dish, Nick Biddison. 1-2 offering. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, inning over. A rally in the top of the 9th. We've got a whole new ball game. And this one is tied at 7. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Farmello. That's towards center. George on the way over. Puts it away for the out. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Benny Rodriguez getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down at the plate. Benny Rodriguez homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
That's a ball.
2 outs,
1-0.
bases empty. Line drive to right. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. 1 out, runner at second base. Benny
The batter,
Rodriguez
number 3.
digs in
Second
now.
baseman,
0 for 1.
Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Max.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. A 2-run blast. And they lead it. It is 4-2. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Scoring position here. Next to hit, Benny Rodriguez. Already a homer for him in this one. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. In the air, out to right. Racing over to make the catch. They limit the damage here. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Midway through the 4th, the Drillers lead it 6-3. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. And he blasted off for a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, an early tone setter that helped them to this lead.
Let's go, Richard.
And a base hit right there. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. With that kind of hard contact, I'm sure he wishes he would have got underneath it a little more, but that thing was still smoked. Great swing for the hit. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. And now the DH, Nick Biddison. Move to first, dives back in safely. The Drillers trying to break this game open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, and a great flip. Nicely done for the out. Now at the plate, Yoendry Vargas.
The shortstop, Yoendry Vargas.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, right field. Martin under it. Pulls it down. Runner tagging from 3rd. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. And that ends the inning. Any play at the plate is always exciting. Tried to score with 2 outs there, but the tag was just in time. They cut down the run to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th, stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Jonathan Mejia. And he grounds it to the right side, Rodriguez. And there's one away.
That's an out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now, Benny Rodriguez. He's already homered in this ball game.
Benny Rodriguez.
This pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Shreve stands at 6'6". He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Started to swing, but held up. Good job to check the swing. Was definitely out in front there. And there's a ball.
No strike.
A frozen rope. And there's one down. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Benny Rodriguez, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Next to bat for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Come on, Zane.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Ripped into the outfield. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Lifted in the air to right center. Martin on the way in. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. End of a half inning of play, no score. Runner at second, 1 away. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez. Foul ball there.
Let's go, Zane.
Hard hit, left side. 2 away now.
Out.
All set for the start of this inning. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Let's go, Ken.
Dives, but can't make the catch. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. This is where the PFPs that teams run in spring training come into play. Nice job at first to knock the ball down and keep it on the infield, and then get it to the pitcher covering the bag for the out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Steve Rye. No balls. 1 strike.
Pop up on the right side of the infield. The first baseman settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down.
Batting
Digging
first,
in,
the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Not getting the
Rodriguez.
desired results at the plate recently, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
You got
And
that.
that's ripped for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 9, Nick.
Now the left fielder,
Biddison.
Nick Biddison. One ball, one strike. There goes the
2-1.
runner. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw.
Here we go, Sammy.
The 2-1 pitch. Ripped to third. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score after half an inning. One out and the bases are
Batting
empty.
second, the left
Next
fielder,
up, Joshua Baez.
Baez.
Grounder to second. Rodriguez. Got the out on the off-balance throw. That inside
Batting
fastball
third,
was
the
so
third
well placed,
baseman,
and the late
Garrett
life earned the weak
Schick.
contact for the ground out. If your life feels
Leading off
bananas
for
right now,
Tulsa,
find
the
your
second
inner
baseman,
peace with a
Benny
visit to Bonobo
Rodriguez.
Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri, top of the 4th inning. Cranked out to right center. And a superb diving catch. That's an absolute
The
gut
left
punch
fielder,
for the
number
hitter.
9,
That one
Nick
looked for sure like it was going to fall
Biddison.
in. Great defense. Nobody out and a runner at
Hey,
first.
clutch up right here.
The batter, number
Rodriguez
3,
positively
second baseman,
robbed of a
Benny
base hit the last time up.
Rodriguez.
0-1. Ricker stands at 6 foot even.
0-1.
He works with a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next one's fouled back. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up.
Strike him out.
Next one's popped in the air into right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. There's one down.
Now batting, left.
Now it's the second baseman,
The batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez.
second
1 for
baseman,
3.
Benny Rodriguez.
Fly ball down the line. Martin on the move. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Biddison.
Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. Benny Rodriguez is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down.
Batting third,
Stepping to the plate for
second
Tulsa,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Go back to Tulsa.
In the air to the right. And that's that. Offense held in check here. Midway in the... Man on at first.
Batting fourth,
Next up for the
third
Cardinals,
baseman,
number 8.
Ray. Hey.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. That is the inning.
You're out.
Through an inning, no score here on the show. No outs and a runner on second. Rodriguez. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Let's go, Pete.
Oh, what a great play. Throw to first, and
That's an
very
out.
nicely done for the out. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Standing in, the power-hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Let's go, Pete.
Ball.
Come on, Cardinals.
That one is absolutely pummeled. This one carrying. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. Really nice bit of hitting there. He put a real charge into that ball. Very nearly had a homer, but he can be proud of that automatic double anyway. Man at second here with 2 away. The batter now, Nick Biddison.
Come on, Pete.
0-1, here's the pitch. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easy. Two runs in to score in the inning. We're in the top of the 5th inning. On the ground to third. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals out in front, 5-3. Runner at second here
Now
with 2
batting,
gone.
the second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez, the
Benny
next to hit.
Rodriguez.
RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. In the air, out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out, and that retires the side. 1 runner left on base, still down 5-3. That 7th inning stretch
Leading up
is brought to you by
Cardinals,
Bonobo
the
Yoga.
center fielder,
Yoga with the
Johnny
ace. Embrace your wild side.
Carmelo.
On the ground, Rodriguez. Play is made, 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeremy Rivas.
If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Benny Rodriguez has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. On the ground, 2-ball. There's one. Out. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Inside, ball 1. Ball 2. 2 balls,
Vargas
no strike.
standing on third with 2 out. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
off the plate.
He can do damage at the plate when he gets ahead in the count. Pitcher's going to have to execute well. Nick Biddison in the on-deck circle.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
And now the 3-0 pitch. Out to center. The center fielder under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Now it's the second
Now
baseman,
batting,
Nate
the second
Penny.
baseman, Nate Penny.
Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. Hit weakly on the ground. Rodriguez. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Standing in, the
Now
power
batting,
hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez measures 6'2",
Counts
23
1-0.
years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Fouled off, he was late. 1 out and the base is empty. On the ground to the left. And 2 away
Got
now.
him.
We go to the ninth,
Leading off
digging in for the
Tulsa,
Drillers,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Aye.
Spees, 29 years old,
0-1's
and
the
he was
count.
a second-round pick back in 2016. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And next, the cleanup
first
hitter,
baseman,
Nick
number
Biddison.
9, Nick Biddison.
Runner on the move. Soft contact in the air. Tosses to first.
out.
Awesome play there.
Now batting, the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Man at second, one away. Next to bat for the Drillers, Hunter Fiducia.
Runner, runner.
And the runner takes off for third. Swing, soft line drive. They are down to their final out. To third now,
He's
but
in
he's able to
there.
get back in safely, so just one out on the play. Stepping to the plate
The
for
batter,
Tulsa,
number
Kendall
7.
George.
Designated hitter, Kendall George.
And here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Now up, Benny
Batting third,
Rodriguez.
the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled it off. O2 rocks and fires. This one is labeled. Out number 2.
Batting fourth,
Runner at first with one gone.
the catcher,
Nick
number
Cale
5.
now at the plate.
Nick Cale.
The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Jump throw in there safely.
He made it safe. He's safe.
Welcome back to Wichita. We're in the top of the 4th
The
inning.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
The Windsurge were originally supposed to be Miami's AAA team, but after the 2020 minor league season was canceled, they got realigned to AA and hooked on with the Minnesota Twins. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Sends one out the opposite way. A solo shot, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. Pitchers who throw high fastballs need to put them up and out of the zone, particularly if they're on the outer half. If it's in the zone, it's too easy for the hitter to extend and barrel it up like he did there on the Oppo bomb. Is kudzu driving you crazy?
For the
Are
Windsurge,
creeping figs driving
the
you
right
to
fielder,
creeping madness?
come on.
Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hack and Slash Landscaping today. Back here in Wichita, bottom of the 4th.
Go back to Tulsa.
Ground ball, right side. Rodriguez. One down.
Out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jack.
All set for the start of this inning. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Smash to the left side. Over to first.
He's out.
One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in
The
the
first
6th.
baseman, number 9, Nick Biddison.
Nobody on with
The
one
batter,
out.
number
Digging
3,
in for the Drillers,
second baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Ball inside. That's ball 2.
Next one's fouled back. Two one now. Now a fly ball to right center. Rosario drifts towards it. 2 down. So 2 down.
The third
Here's the
baseman,
third
number
baseman,
7,
Pedro Ramirez.
Ramirez.
On the ground, right side, collects it. Play made, that ends the inning. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The Wind Surge have the edge, 6-4. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Callers, just 19 years old, and he's a native of the Netherlands. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Soft contact in the air. That's a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job
Now
to pull
batting,
them in
the
and
first
get
baseman,
enough
Nick
barrel on the ball to push it back
Biddison.
through the middle for a hit. Nick Biddison will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. Collins picks to first. Rodriguez back on a dive.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go. Runner!
There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And now at the plate, Kendall George.
Clutch up. Your turn right here.
The 0-1, double steal attempt, and that bunted towards third. Grabs it barehanded to first, not in time. Everyone's safe.
The batter, number
What
8.
an opportunity this offense has now. He dropped down a sacrifice to move the runners to second and third, but they couldn't get the out defensively, and now the bases are loaded. Line drive to center. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. And in the 9th, they take the lead. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Benny Rodriguez has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Digging in, Benny Rodriguez. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
I
it's a
got 1
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Now a laser to second, but caught for the out. End of a half inning of play, no score. 1 out, runner at
Now
second base.
batting,
Stepping to
number
the plate
10.
next for Wichita, Miguel Briseno. And he grounds this back up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the
The batter,
hit.
number
Can't
3,
fault the infielder on a
second
ball hit
baseman,
that hard.
Betty
I know I'd be ruling it a
Rodriguez.
base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. Grounds this one up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. 1 gone, runner at
The
first.
batter, the
Next
first
to bat
baseman,
for the
Nick
Drillers, Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
We're in the 4th inning, no score. Got him looking. 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
And the batter will be the
Yoendry
shortstop, Yoendry Vargas. 1-2 now. Runner on the go. Looper into right field. And it drops in. Lead runner turns at second. And now runners on the corners with 2 away. They don't ask how, they ask how many. He'll take that hit, even if it wasn't exactly a laser.
Now batting,
Not the
the catcher,
loudest contact, but he
Hunter
dunked it down the
Paduccia.
opposite way for a hit all the same. Must have opened the door for someone or helped them with their groceries, because that knock had good karma written all over it. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Brings it in for the out. They strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still no score. Now it's the second
The batter,
baseman,
number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
Scoreless
Benny
ball game, but now you've got to
Rodriguez.
deal with a hitter with some significant power. Got to be cautious when you're facing a hitter who can really slug like this. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Rodriguez measures 6'2", 23 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Grounder to the left side. Fair ball! He turns and heads for second. The throw in at second with a 2-out double. And he's got a multi-hit game now,
first
which has to
baseman,
feel
number 9,
especially
Nick
good after his recent lack of
Biddison.
results. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. This next at-bat looms very large. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Nick Biddison.
Hey, needs you right now. Here,
1-2
runner,
offer.
runner.
Runner takes off for 3rd in the dirt. That is his 20th stolen base. A number like that lets the opposition know that 1 base can easily turn to 2 when he gets on first.
Sit him down.
Chopped on the ground. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 runner left aboard, and we're still knotted up at 0. No outs.
The batter,
Runner at
number 3,
first. Here's the second baseman, Benny
Benny
Rodriguez. Chases in the dirt, slider there. At a certain
0-1.
point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Swings through it. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Next one's popped in the air into right. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Nate
the
Penny.
second baseman, Nate Penny.
Tapped softly on the ground. Rodriguez. And there's one down. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Benny Rodriguez has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Benny Rodriguez digs in now. Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty.
One and one.
Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Now it's the right fielder, Kalai Rosario.
Kalai Rosario.
Ground ball to second base. Rodriguez. That's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Cody.
Welcome back to Wichita. We're in the top of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Fouled off down the right side. When the Wind Surge debuted in 2021, it marked the return of affiliated baseball to Wichita for the first time since the Wichita Wranglers moved away in 2008. This one to right. And no one can get to it, a foul ball.
Ball 1.
That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That one is very deep, and that one becomes property of the beast. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Low fastballs are a risky option for pitchers nowadays, and you just saw why that is. He did really well to not jump ahead of the pitch. Just drop the bat head and gulp that one out. Runner at third, 2 away.
Batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Danny DeAndrade.
DeAndrade.
Let's go, Danny.
0-2, and the delivery. Here's a grounder up the middle. Rodriguez. Play made. We've played 4 full. We're tied in this. So 2 down.
The batter
Looking in
number
for the
3,
drillers,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Get down.
Hard hit, knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Offense held in check here. Last half of the 5th coming up. We're tied in this one 2-2. Ready to get the 8th inning going. And now, Benny
The second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
That one finds its way through. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. No question, he
Now
came
batting,
up ready
the
to
first
hit.
baseman,
I feel
Nick
for those infielders because he
Peterson.
hit that ball hard. And it's tough to make a play on one like that, even if it is on the ground. Nice cut. And now the first baseman, Nick Biddison.
Hey, no one better, huh?
The 3-1 pitch.
He's going.
Runner on the go. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, shortstop.
Yoendry Vargas, the next to hit.
Vargas.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Runner.
And now the runner breaks for 3rd. And they're all loaded up. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Next to bat for the drillers, Hunter
Now
Fiducia.
batting, the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Comes home with it. To first. Double play. Nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. Coming up to the dish for
Batting
Tulsa,
third, the
Benny
second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Homered last night.
Rodriguez.
Added another hit as well.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
Clutch up and drive him in right here. Here you go.
Runner on the move. Throw to second,
Oh,
and
the
a
count.
great jump for the stolen base. Not even close. 1 out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great
No
swing.
ball,
He
two
was
strikes.
early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good
That's
eye
a ball.
there. What a take with 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 gone. 1 gone and a runner on at first. And here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Double play ball to second. There's 1.
You're out.
Over to first. Safe.
Batting fourth, the
Welcome
right.
back to Wichita. We're in the top
Leading
of the
off
4th
for
inning.
Tulsa, the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Wichita
Ball.
cuisine is famous for
1-0.
B-Rock, a delicious German import. Imagine a roll stuffed with onions, ground beef, and other goodies. Get one at the concession stand. One ball, 1 strike. On the ground, right side. 1 out.
Out.
From sunken courtyards to flying buttresses, AC Hines Architecture can help with all your building needs. Use promo code HOLLY for 10% off your first project with them. One gone.
Got him.
Now batting, catcher Alfred Ramiro.
One down. Stepping to the
The
plate
batter,
for
number
Tulsa,
3,
Benny
second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 2-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss.
The batter, number 3.
Now it's the second baseman, Benny
Benny
Rodriguez. And he put a
Rodriguez.
charge into one earlier with an absolutely mammoth home run. Big sound off the bat and a majestic soaring shot that he'll probably savor for some time. Fly ball very deep to right field. It's pretty far back, and that one becomes property of the beast. A 2-run blast is second of the night, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. Pitchers who throw high fastballs need to put them up and out of the zone, particularly if they're on the outer half. If it's in the zone, it's too easy for the hitter to extend and barrel it up like he did there on the Oppo bomb. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Benny Rodriguez, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Standing in, the
Batting
power-hitting
third,
second
the second
baseman,
baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
Let's go, kid.
Come on, Nick, let's go!
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
One and one. Ball.
Vargas leads away at second, 1 out. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Fly ball, right field. Rosario on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth.
So digging in, Benny
The batter, number
Rodriguez.
3,
Blasted
second
2
baseman,
home runs in
Benny
last night's game.
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez measures 6'2", 23
0-1.
years old, and he's been dangerous lately. 6 homers over his last 10 games. The 0-1 offering.
One ball, one strike.
Chases a high fastball there. He reached
One
back
ball,
and blew
2
the
strikes.
high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Base hit into right center. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, The first baseman, Nick Biddison.
One out and runners on the corners. And next, the cleanup hitter, Nick Biddison. We're here in the top half of the third. Runners on the bases with 2 already across. Step off throw to first.
He's safe.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Runner, yes,
Runner
yes.
on the go. Grounder to third. Briseno. Throw to first in time. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to hit, Anthony Siegler.
Count's full.
Rolls away a little bit. And the 3-2 offering. Gets under it, pops it up. De Andrade. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Moving on. Man at second here
The
with 2
catcher,
away.
number 5,
Coming up to the dish for
Nick.
Wichita, Nick Cale.
Kale.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. Here's the second
The batter,
baseman,
number
Benny
3,
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
1 for 2.
Benny Rodriguez.
Go back to Tulsa.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
Ball,
one
exit
just
side.
misses. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. In the
2-2
dirt.
now.
That one ripped into right center. Should be trouble here. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. And he's out.
Yeah, on
Cut
the
down,
tag,
and that ends the inning. Tremendous job of getting set up behind and underneath this ball to come through with full momentum. Fired a seed to third base. That ends the inning, and the dugout's fired up. Base is empty with
The
2 out.
batter,
And the next
second
batter,
baseman,
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a 2-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut. Two out and a runner
The
in
first
scoring
baseman,
position.
number 9,
The batter now, Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
Now here's the 0-2. And the runner takes off for
1 ball,
third. In the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Drillers lead it 3-1. Runner at second,
The batter,
1 away.
number 3,
Digging in for the win
shortstop,
surge, Ryan
Ryan
Acuna.
Acuna.
Go back home, Drillers.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. 2 out.
The center fielder, number 11, Yes, sir. First,
Rodriguez did well in the losing effort. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. Strong individual day despite the team losing, and he can feel really good about that. Final score here, 4-3. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Benny Rodriguez getting set for this one. His team leading their division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Slugging over 600, and usually you can bet that the league average is going to be in the low 400s.
Come on, Benny.
Ball. Right. Ball.
That one missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Out towards left center, the center fielder moving under it. And that's that. We head to the second. No score. On to the next
Leading
inning.
off
Coming up
for
next to the
Frisco,
dish for
the center
Frisco,
fielder,
the center
number
fielder,
8.
number 8. Ground ball to second base. Throws, gets the out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Esteban Miner.
So 2 on and
The
2
batter,
out.
number
Benny
3.
Rodriguez
Second
digs in
baseman,
now.
Benny Rodriguez.
You got it, Rodriguez! Let's go, Rodriguez! Let's go, Benny!
And that one fouled off.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
The 0-1. Hammered down the line for a base hit. 1 run comes in. Now the second run is in. And now they're up by 3. A 2-run double. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Way to spoil that backdoor breaking ball. Kept a firm backside, didn't drop too soon, then punched it hard the other way for a knock. That's great hitting. Two down and a
The first
runner at
baseman,
second
number
base.
6.
And here's the first
TT
baseman, T.T. Bowens.
Bowens.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's a blooper back of short. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 3 innings in the books in this one. Tulsa with the lead, 3-0. Base is empty with 2
Now
out.
batting,
Now the third baseman, Kyle Karros.
Karros.
You got this one, Drillers! Let's go!
2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, right side, Rodriguez. Play made, that ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings in the books. The Drillers out in front, 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez measures 6'2", 210 pounds. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Swings and misses. 0-1. Incredible
0-1.
late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Down 0-2.
Yeah.
Swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
On the ground, Karros. Tosses to first.
Got him. That's an
Leadoff
out.
batter retired in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 6, TT.
1 away, tie
Now
game,
batting,
potential
left fielder,
go-ahead run at
Trevor
first.
Boone.
Fly ball to left, down the line. This one pretty far back. Snags it for the 2nd out. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa,
Hey, it's your
Benny
turn, drop in.
Rodriguez. 1 for 3.
Come on, Benny!
No balls. 1 strike.
1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. 1-2 offering.
Ball.
Ripped to short, but caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had
The first
base hit
baseman,
written
number
all
6,
over it.
TT.
Just some bad luck.
Bowen.
Bottom of the 11th inning now.
For
Here's
the
the second
Drillers,
baseman,
the second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
I don't think we'll see many hittable pitches here. A walk just sets up the double play, and you can't make a mistake against a hitter like this.
Keep that merry-go-round go.
Swings through that high fastball. Challenge fastball
0-1.
to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Right through there for a strike. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Got it.
Hey, hot.
One away.
The first baseman, number...
Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results. The team may have lost, but he held up his end. Benny Rodriguez getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Tulsa Drillers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Standing in, the
Batting
power-hitting
first,
second
the
baseman,
second baseman,
Benny
Benny
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Let's go, Rodriguez!
Fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, there's 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, TT Bowen.
1 gone, runner at first.
The batter,
Now it's
number
the second
3,
baseman,
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, 23 years old, and
No
he's got
ball,
4
1
homers
strike.
over his last 10 games.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, TT Bowen.
The batter now, T.T. Bowens.
Let's go, Tulsa!
On the ground to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We move on to inning number 4. 1 out and
The
2
right
on.
fielder,
Edgar
number
Basabe
99,
now at the plate.
Edgar Basabe.
Double play ball to second. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. Two outs,
The batter,
runner on
number
first
3,
base.
second
Rodriguez
baseman,
will hit
Benny
next.
Rodriguez.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Ball.
That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner around third. Scores with ease. And with that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well. Man at second here with two away. Next up, TT Bowens.
Bowens.
Runner, yes,
And
yes.
now the runner breaks for third. And a base hit right there. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consult. Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base that could end the inning. Stepping to the plate
The
for
first
Tulsa,
baseman, number
TT
6,
Bowens.
TT Bowens.
Runner on the move. Swings and flares it. It falls in. And here comes the runner. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. And they're up by 4. Two outs and runners at first and second. And now the DH, Nick Biddison.
Biddison.
We need you right here. Let's go.
Double
kid.
steal attempt. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. When a team is already down, players can have the tendency to press a little bit. Maybe try to make things happen.
The batter, number
that can lead
3,
to errors like the
second
one we just
baseman,
saw.
Benny
And now they're even
Rodriguez.
further behind. In the air to center. Makes the catch. Runner tagging, heading for home. In to score from third. It's 8-1. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Benny Rodriguez, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Tulsa Drillers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Digging in for the Drillers, Benny Rodriguez.
Batting third,
Making
the
a
second
lot
baseman,
of contact
Benny
recently. Boasts a
Rodriguez.
10-game hitting streak.
Let's go, Rodriguez.
Come on, Rodriguez.
Liner snagged it first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit.
Batting eight, the
Sometimes
center fielder,
that's how it goes.
Number 8.
One out and runners at first and second. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, number 8.
Come on, turn the double. Come on, Drillers.
Ground ball could be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. First and second,
batter,
2
number
outs.
3,
Benny
second
Rodriguez
baseman,
getting
Benny
ready to hit. 0 for
Rodriguez.
1.
Hey, your turn. Drive in. Clutch up for us.
All right, Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Let's go, Benny.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Bottom half of the second inning. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. It's 4-zip. And that hitting streak he's on grows with that knock, now up to 11 games. Starting to really generate some momentum here. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this going. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
6,
and here at the plate, T.T. Bowens.
Bowens.
Soft contact in the air. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Heading on now. Now it's the second baseman, Rick Ward.
Rick Ward.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Drillers out in front, 4-0. One down. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Benny Rodriguez.
Benny Rodriguez.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, left side. 2 gone.
Out.
Now batting, first baseman, T.T. Bowens.
Bases empty, 1 away.
The batter,
Benny
number 3,
Rodriguez, the
second
next to
baseman,
hit. 1 for
Benny
3.
Rodriguez.
That's ripped towards center. Racing over to make the catch. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Benny Rodriguez with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Tulsa Drillers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down. At the plate, Edgar Basabe.
Number 99, Edgar Basabe.
And the 1-1. Ground ball right side. Rodriguez. And there's 2 down.
He's out.
Batting third,
Benny Rodriguez now at the plate. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Bash down the right side, but foul. Runner edging away at second base. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Now here's the 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. 2 gone now.
He's out.
Stepping to the plate
now
for Tulsa,
batting,
Benny
the second baseman,
Rodriguez.
Benny
Grounded out the first time up. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Weems, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. back in 2019. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Down to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Standing in, the power-hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. Got to be careful with a hitter with this kind of power. He could turn it into a 3-run ball game just like that. Swing and a rocket. It's back there. That ends the inning. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Ben McCabe.
Come on, Jared.
Up the middle, Rodriguez. There with plenty of time, inning over. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time to stretch. Here's the second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Second baseman,
and a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Fouled off, he was late. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Not a great swing, he was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Now a fly ball to right center. Brings it in for the out. Runner tags at second and makes it up to third with 1 away. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top. Benny Rodriguez will hit next. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Okay, Rodriguez, let's go. Clutch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. The 0-1 offering. Fly ball down the line. Racing over to make the catch. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. Welcome back. The Drillers at the dish in the bottom of inning number 4.
Ball 1.
He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. It's through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Digging in for the Drillers, T.T. Bowens. First at bat was a strikeout.
Bowens.
Pickoff throw. Rodriguez back in on a dive.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Runner,
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw safe. Here's the pitch, runner going again. Next one's popped in the air into right, and it drops in. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Michael Turner. Kicks and delivers. Grounder to third. Fair ball. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. So up next,
Now
Benny
batting, the second
Rodriguez.
baseman,
1
Benny
for 2.
Rodriguez.
That one
1-0.
almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. Rodriguez measures 6'2", 23 years old. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6, TT.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the
Leading
second
off
baseman,
for Tulsa,
Benny
the second
Rodriguez.
baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
Matsui, 6'2" righty, just 19 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2025. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's ball 1.
1-2. Ball
Missed inside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Looked like there was a bit too much movement on that two-seamer. Just couldn't stay over the edge.
Get out,
Fly
get
ball
out.
to right. That one down for a hit, and the leadoff hitter aboard. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. I don't think he could have placed that one any better if he had walked into the outfield and set
Now
it down.
batting,
That
the
one was
first
in the
baseman,
perfect
TT.
spot to drop in for a hit.
Gomez.
Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Boone. And there's one away. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics
batting,
might have broken
the
down a
designated
bit.
hitter,
He needs
Nick
to try to put that up the middle
Biddison.
instead of yanking it to the pull side. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Nick Biddison.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. Trying to move the runner over here. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Incredible bare hand effort there. Love to see that.
Now
Next to
batting,
bat for the
shortstop,
Drillers, Yoendry Vargas.
Vargas.
Matsui is just 1 strike away. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. So digging in,
Batting
Benny
third, the
Rodriguez.
second baseman,
A
Benny
lot of clutch hitting
Rodriguez.
recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Ha!
Yanked that changeup back.
No
Just
ball, 1 strike.
diabolical.
Ball outside.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ball 2. 2-1.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Stepping to the plate for
Batting
Tulsa,
fourth, the
T.T.
first baseman,
Bowens.
T.T. Bowens.
Pitch, runner is on the move for third, in the dirt. And safe, that's a stolen base, not close. The 2-2. In there, got the strikeout looking, and that ends the inning. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes.
1-1-1.
Top half of the second from Tulsa. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. So up next, Benny Rodriguez cracked a double the
Now
first time
batting,
at bat.
second baseman, Benny Rodriguez.
That's a strike.
Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of
0-1.
strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Way
1-1.
inside. That'll back him up a bit. First and second, 2 down. Here in the back end of the third inning. And the count 1-2. And that one
2-2.
nearly hit him. This one in the air to right. And that'll wrap this inning up. 2 left on. End of 3. Frisco ahead in this game, 2-0. One away and
Now
a
batting,
runner at first.
catcher,
Next to hit, Michael Turner. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Let's go, Darren. Strike him out.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're midway through the fourth. The Rough Riders lead it 2-0. Standing in, the power-hitting second baseman, Benny Rodriguez. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Let's go, Benny.
This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Nobody out,
The first
runner in
baseman, number
scoring
6,
position.
T.T.
And now the first baseman, T.T. Bowens. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
We need you. Here we go.
1-2.
This one's in the dirt. Matsui checks the runner. Rodriguez back on a dive. Runner edging away at second base. And the runner takes off for third. Throw to first in time. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that.
Now
You're lucky
batting,
just to put
the
the
left
barrel in
fielder,
it.
Nick
And the next batter, Nick
Middleton.
Middleton.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
In the air to left. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Runner from third in to score. 4-2 now. Two out and a runner in
Now
scoring
back,
position.
second
Benny
baseman,
Rodriguez
Benny
digs in now.
Rodriguez.
RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance. They go with the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with two gone.
The first baseman, number 6, TT Bowens.
So here's the cleanup hitter, TT Bowens.
One more time.
And the 1-2.
Your turn right here.
Get out.
Now a
get out.
flare off the bat. Makes a nice running catch. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full innings. Tulsa ahead in this game, 4-3. Nobody on and
The
2
batter,
outs.
the third
Here's the
baseman,
third baseman,
Jim
Jim Davis.
Davis.
Grounder up the middle, Rodriguez. Play made, that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. Time to stretch. Tulsa with the lead, 4-3. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.